My name's Kim, and I'm with the Plus Size Podcast. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to speak clinically, so I'm going to try to, if it's okay for my listeners, to be able to break this down just a little bit more layman so that I can take it back to them. Ultimately, it sounds like what you're saying is that there is a healthy obesity, but that it has a time clock, right, for most people, right? And there are some variations, correct? Is that right?
Yeah, I think they do exist, but the question is how long did they have obesity? How long are they going to maintain this metabolically healthy
Right.
state? And all the data, the longitudinal data is showing that this is a transient phase.
Yeah.
And that's why the epidemiology, I remember in 2010, when we organized this meeting in the Dominican Republic, was all over the place because there was no history. They didn't pay attention to age and all this question. And I think that the question is really, can some people maintain with an excess body fat health in general over years? And I think it's, my suspicion, it's very rare, but this is why we start from this preclinical obesity group that was defined by the Lancet Commission.
So the argument, from what I understand, is that you both are saying, I think that might agree to me, that was a good debate, is that if you're able to possibly treat these things sooner, maybe with what GLP-1s as opposed to surgery, which comes later when you have obesity, or how obesity is defined, a lot of times the definitions, it sounds like they need to change. But what I'm wondering is that there are people like myself who have had obesity probably the majority of my life, and that I have been taking GLP-1s. I still live in a bigger body, but metabolically I look a lot better than I ever did before. But if we look at some other things, I still have obesity. If it's actually a chronic disease, or if we still consider it that, which I think from most people in here probably agree. I don't know, there's more debates to come. But I guess what I'm wondering is, for myself, am I now somebody that is considered metabolically healthy if my numbers of all these different things that we're judging look improved, but I still have obesity? And I think anybody that's had surgery or is taking a GLP-1, whether it's to get to a certain state and then get off of it, wherever that may be, or to stay on it long term.
You ask the doctor.
Yeah, you're metabolically healthier unless we really look at your numbers and see and do some more aggressive tests. Yes, you're much better off now and healthier than you were before, and you've reduced your risk of future cardiometabolic disease. Now, whether it came down to a very healthy, lean person is unclear.
Yeah. Okay. That's very interesting. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.